Hey guys, Revasser here. Can you fuck a zombie? No. Sankarea is a pretty weird anime. Not as weird as say B, but it's at an uncanny place, and believe me, I walked into this looking at the ecchi tag with labored eyes. Obviously this video will have spoilers for Sankarea Undying Love, so there's that. No matter how weird the show is, it's still a good watch. And also this video is following fair use policy, so fuck you, YouTube. The first few episodes show us the main character, Chihiro Furuya is a zombie fanatic. God, like he has expressed more than once about how he wants a zombie girlfriend, which if you ask me is already too many. After his cat gets Thanos out of living, he suddenly becomes really interested in reanimating the dead, leading him to study from his crazy grandfather's journal on reanimation. In the process of putting his cat on ice, literally, he meets Revasser, a rich, hot chick with a father who likes to take naked pictures of her every year on her birthday. What? And no, that isn't a one-time problem. It's a plot device the show falls back on a lot more than I would like. Her dad is crazy, enough so that he insists that
no man will ever love you like I do.
Which is the second worst thing the show has to offer. The reason the two of them met was that she was sneaking out at night to use the well at the abandoned building as a way to vent her frustrations. He hears everything, she says,
"Please, don't tell anyone what you heard!"
And the rest is history. To make a short story shorter, she says that if she died, she would want him to
bring me back.
The logical turn of events, surely. And wouldn't you know, several episodes later, following a stay-at-home order from her dad who caught her sneaking out, she is accidentally pushed off a cliff by Dad of the Year and eats a sheer rock face like a queen. But wait, in an attempt to kill herself during mandated quarantine, she drank the zombie potion thinking it would poison and kill her. Thus, she is reborn. From here, she moves in with Chihiro and sexually assaults his cousin. Or not his cousin. I don't really know. Sankarea likes to ignore the fact that they are related because she sure as hell doesn't act like they are. First worst thing about this show, everyone. Rhea needs to eat hydrangea leaves in order to stay sane, and a constant worry in Chihiro's mind is how he'll slow down and even stop the decomposition process of her body because, you know, being dead doesn't really exfoliate the skin. After a few episodes of her dad stalking, her father dearest kidnaps Chihiro to try and restore honor and show that he is more capable of taking care of his undead daughter or something. Following what I would call a true character development, the dad realizes he's a fucking nutjob and leaves his daughter to Chihiro until he can find a cure for her deadness, which then comes my favorite quote of the entire show.
Just because she's in your care doesn't mean you have the right to deprive her of her chastity.
AKA don't fuck my daughter. And won't you believe it, the show ends off with a shitty cliffhanger surrounding an unknown character, no romantic resolution between Chihiro and Rhea, and leaves me with a confused boner on whether or not it's okay to love a zombie. Conclusion? Sankarea is bad. I can't even call this show a seasonal anime because that would be putting it into the same category as Darling in the Franxx, and that show is great. This show follows porn logic surrounding his cousin, and I hate that shit. Are you related? Yes. Then stop trying to fuck him. Simple. Closing statements? Chihiro looks like a fucking Neko. Babu sounds like a Pokemon. The last episode was a bad narrative from a cat. And if you really need ecchi in order to keep an audience engaged to your show about some zombie chick dating a high schooler, then maybe your show isn't that interesting. Just read the manga. I read half a chapter and I can already tell you that it's a million times more interesting. Besides, the chances that a season 2 will be greenlit are lower than my chances of ever going on a date, so whoop!